Okay, so you may be wondering why golf. Well, we wanted the ability to explore a handful of genres, and golf allowed us to do this with its many holes and trees, and of course, each different theme. And of course, a golf ball is easy to animate.
The main purpose of our film was to subvert the conventions of Hollywood blockbusters into the smaller scale of a short film. We decided to do this in stop motion as it was a new challenge for us to take on. We chose the song Kiss Me as its typical rom-com type soundtrack that's quite cheesy and comical. We then juxtaposed this with the couple being separated. We felt that the pace of the song was quite steady, so we edited the movement of the balls to the beat. We chose to use live action shots as a way of linking each genre. We also felt that it necessary given the entirety of our film was stop motion based. The use of live action lightens the pace of the film and prevents the stop motion from becoming dull or repetitive. This also gives us a further creative input, as the majority of the film involves parodying famous films from each genre.
We chose to base our western scene on the infamous The Good, the Bad and the Ugly, as we felt it was one of the most famous films of this genre and also had an iconic soundtrack. Like before, we edited to the beat, and we also used the rhythm of this song to pace the action of the golf balls. From research, we found that extreme close-ups on eyes and weapons were common conventions of this genre, and so decided to use them in. We also wanted to put a comic spin on the death of the cowboy, as we felt it reflects the shallow approach to life and death in major motion pictures, and we thought it reflected the hollow systematic approach to life and death within mainstream cinema.
We decided to use film noir as one of our genres, as it's rarely seen nowadays.
Film noir,
the use of subtitles throughout was the only way of clearly conveying the motives behind our characters' actions within the film. The use of a femme fatale also felt appropriate, as corruption and deception are key themes within film noir, as are crimes. So therefore we also included a detective and a crime scene. We challenged a common ideology that men fall prey to cowboys and seductive women, but having Bob resist the temptation to pursue search for his girlfriend. The music selection for this scene also felt ideal at the time for the genre. The pace appeared too slow in comparison to the other scenes, so we had to cut a lot of our previous shots and speed up quite a bit.
It was with that horror scene that we felt we could relate to the film we were parodying easily, as it was an independent film similar to our own. Using the original soundtrack, we felt we continued the motif of the low-budget horror genre. Handheld close-ups and through the tree shots really gave a sense of voyeurism common to horror films.
Justin.
That was nice.
We chose to use a parallel story of a golfer searching for his golf ball, as we felt it added more depth to the story. We used the Kinks Victoria, as its retro sound complements the independent and low-budget vibe of our film. This is the first scene where we see the golf ball interacting with the golfer, and we felt it necessary to include it at this point in the film, as it helpfully links the two stories together.
Probably guest star with us with the most intricate and hardest to produce, thanks to delicate speed movements and fragile props, such as our coptastic lightsaber. This, however, was our favourite part of the film because it's pretty clear how much effort went into it. The sound editing was by far the hardest, because we had to find the right searching between right stacks and the right quite long, but linked in with the lightsaber. We think it works quite well in the background. Although originally we planned to use dialogue from the audio track to have a bit of variation just from the stop motion golf balls, it wasn't as effective as we'd hoped, so we had to cut that, and along with that, a lot of our other filming that we did.
We included a mystery man as we felt the separation of the couple would achieve our main goal to subvert the conventions of Hollywood blockbusters, and in this case, your classic romance.
Overall, we enjoyed the challenge of creating a stop-motion piece, and we feel that we achieved our aims. Although at times it became slightly tedious, we were pleased with the end results.